we here at WorldMiner is how can you guarantee the technological functions and improvements in our platform so we can explain that by sharing with you part of the history and also the reason as why. But first, let us start with the general landscape and the relationship between the technology, the decentralized economy, and digital mining. Through tech advancement and mining, it has been revolutionizing many of the digital mining fields, leading to increased efficiency and profitability, and expanding the market by adding new users, entrepreneurs, and investors. These technologies are providing unprecedented level of control, data insight, and operational efficiency. The greatest impact comes from embedding these technologies as an integrated whole across the mining value chain and the artificial intelligence. So 5 key areas where it makes a difference includes automation and virtual robotics, artificial intelligence and data analytics, remote monitoring in real time with generated instruments, contracts and terms by smart contracts, and sustainable computing for mining practices. So in addition to automation and virtual robotics, the advancements to make it simple, simplification, and expansion is crucial for digital mining, making it easier, faster to access and to participate at a lower threshold. But it also then demands advancements in the technology to as well reduce the environmental impact with these technologies. Because with AI, as it's moving today, there is not enough computing power, means there is not enough to power where everybody wants to go with artificial intelligence. Today we have capacity, but not enough in all the different advancements and that is done globally, meaning that there is going to be a very big need and a demand for the next coming 5-10 years, at least. And it's going to move very quickly. So WorldMiner is very well positioned with the offering and services that we are offering. The crypto and digital mining markets is changing and are shaped due to these advancements in technology. Blockchain technology is obviously the key driver with artificial intelligence to be able also to create secure and transparent transactions. Decentralized finance, DeFi, is another important development, allowing for financial services to be offered without the need of extra hurdles or through traditional intermediaries. Also, mostly for educational and qualification purposes, like the metaverse is emerging as a potential application for crypto and digital mining. We're not there yet to give that seamless Web3 experiences, in my view, but it will come there when the data power and the computing is sufficient infrastructure to really create that immersive virtual worlds with machine learning and artificial intelligence that is being used on daily to improve mine planning and beneficiation, as well other operations. So these technologies are all contributing to the growth and evolution and demand for crypto and digital mining markets. Interesting point that I was listening the other day was the CTO of Amazon. He explained the culture of Amazon. From the beginning, it was never a platform for product or services. When it all started back in 1994. Amazon started with books, but they are a technology company. In 1997, when they went public, they put in their board and in their articles in their IPO and when they went public that we will not look for investors for short term because it's going to be a long-term progress because we will always invest in technology. We are a technology company. So even back then, Jeff Bezos' vision for Amazon was never to be a bookseller that they were back then when they started, but to be a technology company. And today they sit on the biggest treasure of all because they sit on so much data around the world and with AWS, the data centers as well. And they're utilizing artificial intelligence to better understand, to give the best digital customer service in the world. And they do it through AI. Back then it was called different because they were sitting on database. It was to read the databases. But so important for them is not what they're selling, but giving the customer the service and product that they need. Meaning that anytime when they develop a product, for an example, it always starts from the customer's point of view, never from the technology part of the view from engineers. It starts the other way around. And it's very interesting because this is what the customer wants. And from there they start and they go through the data. And then from there, they build the technology. And so has been always for the last 30 years with Amazon. It's quite amazing because not many knows this, but their technology and the money they spend on technology and the long-term thinking they always have done because they were not profitable for so many years because they always took the money to spend on developing and advance. Today, they are the global leader and they are one of the most profitable in the sense of shareholder profitability for long-term shareholder. And I like to see a mining, like well miners, is to have that long-term objectives because we are not here to just to day trade. We are here for long-term utilizing, optimizing the use of the technology at our disposal to make profitability on a daily basis with rewards on a daily basis. And I believe that philosophy and obviously also the sustainability, like what they always preached in Amazon from the beginning is that it should be accessible to everybody. So for an example, why do they put satellites up in the atmosphere, for an example, competing with Elon Musk and the others is because they want to give the connectivity because today still 2 billion people are not connected on the internet globally. And this is where they want to reach everybody, just as we want to reach with AI and computing to give that power to everybody to participate in the new era of artificial intelligence and blockchain. But that it's a transparent participation and gain for everybody. So sorry for getting off the track a little bit here. So to change the financial world today, I mean, it's changing so fast, right? And with blockchain technology, it really redefines the way value is exchanged. So within this innovative perspective and strong technical strength, OpenAI has built a whole new crypto financial ecosystem to give that unparalleled financial freedom, sorry, and opportunities to everybody around the world. So OpenAI's crypto financial ecosystems not only uses secure and transparent mechanisms called staking mining, but also staking their crypto assets. Users help to maintain the stability, security of the network, and receiving generous rewards. So staking mining not only lowers the technical thresholds for all participants in the cryptocurrency market, but also provides that secure and stable income channel. And that's what makes it sustainable. And another important part, WorldMiner not only provides that convenient mining solution through the application 24/7 at your leisure, anywhere where you can access and do your mining and staking, but it also gives users the access and to participate in this financial system through our global operation strategies. Wherever you are as a miner, if it's in Asia or Southeast Asia, Africa, Latin America, Europe, North America, it doesn't really matter, but it helps because the wider we are and more global we are, the more the structure of the decentralized mining capabilities becomes more secure and more efficient because the nodes needs to be close to where the action is. So having these secure and transparent services helps then to maximize the value of our digital assets. So these interactions now have led to three main tendencies. The first, hotspot. Since when the blockchain was born and Bitcoin in 2008, it's been already 15 years. But we are still only in the beginning. And the Bitcoin has created that countless miracles for many and revolutionized the global economy in a way nobody saw in 2008. The other trend that occurred around 2015 was mainly researching the second generation of blockchain technology. By applying smart contracts to blockchain technology, the scope of applications suddenly enhanced and so much new innovation came in place. And series of public chains was represented by Ethereum, and Ethereum was born. And the third one was the widespread popularity of token economic and commercial platforms. The link between that physical enterprise is only accelerating. So traditional business models and managements thinking in this speed that we are progressing, they are not longer applicable. So the formation of that basic concepts of distributing business rules and so forth. And then the token system has pointed out that direction for enterprise chain reforms. So with every new technological change, there's always a new round of wealth reorganization. So with the integration and development of blockchain, digital currency and digital economy, the new thinking has bring that forth and created that higher business values today, where we're solving many problems in the process of enterprise transformation and entrepreneurship. So therefore, the real economy, including the internet industry, is applying blockchain technology in practice or governments to improve the pain points in their own operations. Again, governments, public entities, private entities, because they have started, say banks, for an example, for cities to better manage the city, to have the dialogue and the voice directly with the participations in the economy, for example. And this and the new transformation we see in every city and every country today when it comes to artificial intelligence and blockchain, so many new innovative ways and business models are springing up every day to make life better for everybody. So we should not be scared for the change, because yes, if you look back in every industrial cycle, when the internet came or the computer came, going from a spreadsheet, for an example, we used to have a lot of calculators in the banks, in the admin's offices around the world a couple of decades back, before the Excel files came along. And when they came along, suddenly all the calculators disappeared from the offices. And this didn't mean that the bank suddenly threw out all these employees. No, they upgraded them in the sense of uplearned them to learn new ways forward. And this is what we're going to see with artificial intelligence applications and things in this era moving forward for the next 5 years, 10 years. Who knows what's going to be on the horizon in the next 10 years. So it's important to embrace it, try to understand it, and see where the opportunities are, because everything is changing, and it's changing quickly. Because the role of artificial intelligence is changing the landscape and the competition between parties, not only entities, but also as humans. So the technology and the applications is constantly breaking through into new highs, if we can say like that, specifically in the field of artificial intelligence. And it has attracted an enormous amount of capital and became the new hot pot industry, right? I mean, there is not one person that doesn't talk about ChatGPT, that it helped me to do this or that, or a government who I use this to brush up my resume, or whatever you touched AI with, in what kind of application, if it's personal or in business, it has changed the way forward. For some industries, they see it as a threat. One of them, for an example, is media. Because now you can create video content or content for marketing in a much different way that you didn't or were not able to do in the past, because you needed so many different roles to create a certain kind of media. So, or the movie industry. So many see a threat, but it's an opportunity to gain by changing the roles of the participant and the opportunities between the participants. But you need to embrace it, understand it, and seek the opportunities for that change as well. Otherwise, you will be left behind, for sure. And I believe in the healthcare industry, it will assist a lot, because it's always a problem in the healthcare industry, because the waiting time is so long. Triage, when you come to an hospital, whenever it is, you have to wait for a doctor, etc., etc. So with artificial intelligence, with doctors on demand through the mobile phone, etc., it can speed up so many different things, and understanding better a patient faster if you do blood samples, whatever it is, because with artificial intelligence, research and labs and results can be resolved so much faster and better understand, for example, changing your diet, whatever it is. So artificial intelligence is going to enhance so many different things in our life, but also many are going to seek and see the threats if they don't embrace it. So this progress is all based on machine learning, right? And big data is the key factor. But it's big data to understand it, to be able to read it and give it. And this is what artificial intelligence does. So it helps to train, to improve the intelligence level. So the richer the data points, that's what you see, for an example, with ChatGPT or LLMs in, say, customer service. It's very difficult to give customer service in chatbots or in voice bots and so on in different languages, because if you don't do enough sampling to put in the database, the AI cannot understand what you're asking if there is not enough data. So you need a lot of data entry to make, for example, chatbot very good, because we all experience, for example, an AI chatbot or a chatbot when we have a problem with a bank, for example, and we want some service or support, etc. If they haven't fed that backend with enough data, it's going to be a very frustrated conversation or interaction you will have with your bank support, because it will come back to main menu, or you're going to be going on a journey down that is not the right journey down when it's asking you a question with your answers, etc. And you have to start from the beginning again, etc. In the end, you get fed up and you call the customer service by phone. So the data accuracy is so important. So by feeding more and more data into it, you more and more accurate artificial intelligence will make the data, so it's customized specifically for you. So it's not an easy journey for a small company, for example, to do customer support on a chatbot, for example, because you're going to need a lot of information. Or if you're going to do it in a language specific, say, for example, in India with more than 50 dialects, it's a challenge. You need a lot of data points. So for some companies, it's not going to be easy. Therefore, other companies has taken these opportunities, like ChatGPTs and others now, where they offer you an application that has done this heavy lift and work, where you, for a very small minimum fee or even free, a lot of them, you can utilize the technology to give either your company or yourself to do a service. That I think is amazing, because now it creates a lot of new opportunities globally for anybody to participate in this economy and artificial intelligence. So the big data for the nourishment of the progress of artificial intelligence is so important. So foundation for building that artificial intelligence. So learning from a large amount of data, the judgment and processing capabilities of the machine is improving. The more you feed it, the more accurate it will be. So the intelligence level is also constantly improving. And you're going to see this, for example, when you do a Google search today. You're going to see that become much, much better in the future, and any kind of search engines, because today, when you more words you put in, your more broader results is going to give you. But with artificial intelligence, you can actually put in more input data, exactly what you're looking for, and you're going to have a much more accurate result. So we're going to rely on OpenAI for these advancements. So one of the derivative projects of OpenAI, WorldMiner, aims to build that new crypto financial ecosystem to meet the challenges and opportunities in the era of artificial intelligence. So this ecosystem is not only a result of the technological innovation that has been done, but also the model of cross-border cooperation and sustainable development. So by committing to providing safe and efficient, innovative financial solution to the world, the global users, by integrating artificial intelligence, crypto technology, and financial services. So on the technical level, WorldMiner relies on OpenAI's advanced research results in the field of AI. So especially in deep accumulation in natural language processing, machine learning, and data analytics. So these technologies not only provide that intelligent support for companies' financial products, services, and results, but it's also promote the pace of the financial industry's transformation for that digitalization intelligence. So in addition to the technological innovation that is done, WorldMiner has established that wide network of cooperation around the world and is growing. And we are seeking more and more and more territory. So close cooperation, not only with financial institution, technology, and technology development and companies and government agencies to provide solid strategic guidance of the development in the different market that we are approaching, because it has to be a collaboration. So through our development center in Dubai, we deepen our understanding, because in UAE, with the Dubai government and the UAE government spending that amount of openness and money and research and putting the guidelines in place for companies like us or others, artificial intelligence, crypto, the crypto financial, different new services and products, the right springboard to grow and operate globally. Because the government is embracing it. They're utilizing it, everything blockchain technology today in governmental things. Because in Dubai, for example, the most important for the rulers in Dubai is to make sure that the people are happy. So how can you do that? You can make the roads better, you can make the traffic better, you can make transportation better, you can make services better, you can make education better, you can make opportunities better, etc. So they always analyze data and embracing open artificial intelligence specifically to make sure that they plan ahead accordingly for the growth, because they have grown exceptionally here. And every month they're putting new overpasses or roads, etc., to minimize the time in commute, for example, because for them, that is so important. So, but it needs that commitment and the dedication. Not many government has that drive like the ruler of Dubai has had for the last 50 years to build from nothing to build the future. Because it needs a commitment and it needs a dedication and it needs an implementation and an execution plan. And to stick with it. And this is what they've done here. In other markets, obviously, as well, and others, many. But in some, they failed, because if the government is not proactive, the result will take so much longer time, because the need from private sector will have to hustle and challenge to get to the same point at the same level. So for example, you have seen maybe Tesla has bought for the AIX, he has bought a lot of NVIDIA chipset. Why? Because he needs the computing power to catch up what OpenAI has done and others, for example. He has the money and he has the vision. So obviously he puts the money where his mouth is and do these kind of things. But it's not easy to catch up if you do not have the capability to understand, embrace, and have access to the technology and research and to build. And luckily with WorldMiner that we are associated and utilizing OpenAI's network has given us the opportunity to participate in an early stage and move forward in a very fast pace. So what is the future? Well, with OpenAI's cutting edge exploration in the field of financial technology and the Humanist token to making sure that artificial intelligence is available to everyone, that is so important, is that to demonstrate that development model that emphasizes both innovation, cooperation, and to do that strategic development, deployment, and cross-border cooperation globally. So it creates that lasting value for both users and partners and contributes to the sustainable development of the future. So with continuous advancements and applications of artificial intelligence technology, we will embrace and we will continue to focus on leading the direction in mining in this specific industry to advance and do more development and create more intelligent products to include in inclusive financial services for the future. Because it's our core DNA. So well-minded designs principles aim build that sustainable, inclusive, secure staking mining platform to promote the fair development of global economy and community participation. And inclusiveness and low entry level. So this is number one. WorldMiner is committed to making sure that the threshold to enter is low for the participation, allowing any individual or institution to participate easily without the expensive equipment or large amounts of capital. So by staking a small amount of tokens, you participate, promote economic inclusion, and allows more people to share that opportunity of the digital economy and creating computing power for the AI, OpenAI ecosystem from now on. And the economic incentives and the reward mechanisms are designed to reward long-term holders because we are not day traders. We are focusing 7 days. That for me is very, very, very short, but 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, 1 year. Why? Because we are looking forward and we are looking long-term with daily rewards. So obviously this number of the tokens staked by participants determines the likelihood of what you're receiving as mining rewards. It can either be newly issued tokens, part of the transaction fees, or other forms of economic returns. So it ensures a continued incentive for all the participants. And the security and the decentralization, that is so vital. So through that decentralized node verification system and strong security measures, the network is protected from various potential attacks and the assets of the participants are protected. That's why, for example, you always in WorldMiner have your own decentralized wallet. It's not accessible from our side, only from you. So this decentralized architecture enhances the security and the anti-attack capabilities of the network, and it improves the trust and the security of the participants. Community governance, WorldMiner attach great importance to the community governance and encourages all coin holders to participate in voting and proposals for important decisions, such as the node elections, protocol changes, to ensure that fairness and transparency of the decision making in the process. And through an open governance structure, the cohesion and consensus of the community, of the mining community, the WorldMiner community, are enhanced to promote that sustainable development of the platform. And we created staking mining designed in the way to be more environmental impact in mind, to take that measure to reduce the energy consumption on the carbon footprint. So talk about some of WorldMiner's top methods in the technology. We have the dual coin staking mining, that is the entry point and the starting process. ATM mining, liquidity mining, and easy earn and some other modalities with the unique features that you can utilize today. in the near future, there will be others added. So each product has different cycles, but they're all designed to have your daily mining profits. And this is so important to have that sustainability and participation and on a daily basis. So your mining profit and output are tokens to meet your specific personal needs and your successes mine. Yes, your principal you're holding for that 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, 180 days, etc. But your reward is yours on a daily basis. So the dual coin staking mining, that is the entry point in our flagship product, where you stake USDT that you do not have an up or down in as a cryptocurrency, and the SAM-C token with a 7-3 ratio, meaning 70-30%. So the earning distributed will be 70% as a WorldCoin as your daily reward and 30% WorldMiner. And these, when WorldMiner, then you mine to ATM later, is that trading in secondary markets where you can then take your profit on a daily basis or keep it, stake it, and earn more rewards. But they are available on the secondary markets immediately. So your staking, yes, your principal would be during the period that you're staking, but your daily reward is your access immediately to participate, hold, sell, continue mining for higher returns. That is of your personal choice, what you want to do. So both ATM and SAM bring that daily reward and transferred gains. Liquidity mining, that I think is a very interesting product. You stake your output rewards like the World coin or the ATM tokens. You put it in a 10-day lockup period, which yields a daily rate automatically. And if you automatically stake it continuously, so it starts with a yield of 1.5% in the first 10-day cycle. Each time, each new cycle that you stake, it increases with 0.5%, up to a maximum of 5%. So by depositing tokens, they will start generating revenue after 24 hours. So, and after that 10-day period, you choose reinvest or redeem. You can put it on autopilot in the application. EasyEarn, a solution for daily earnings. For example, we all have liquidity that needed maybe on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. So by staking some part of your portfolio on a EasyEarn means that you only have it locked up for 24 hours and getting a daily reward after of 0.7%. So that is obviously the balance between your funds or your assets, liquidity, and returns. So you choose, you as a miner in WorldMiner, have the different options because everybody is not made the same. Everybody has different needs or wants in life. So we have catered by doing it several different kind of modalities to make sure that we attract as many different users as possible for their needs and their demands. So I will say thank you. Please visit our Telegram groups where you can ask any question, any support from our team, and participate in the WorldMiner community. Until the next session, thank you so much. I'm Ola Johannes Lind, CEO of WorldMiner. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.